Welcome to the new AI and digital marketing report. A lot of crazy stuff has been happening in the last 24 hours, so let me break this down to you. We are going to be looking at a couple of different topics today. The main one is about AI governance and autonomy. Then we are also going to discuss enterprise AI strategy and marketing and practitioner layers, as well as technical infrastructure and changes in the SEO world. So there is a lot to cover. The main topic for today, I think, is agentic retaliation. Actually, the AI agents are now on vendetta against people who have wronged them, apparently. Then we have market infrastructure. So OpenAI just secured $122 billion in funding. And this is basically national scale or even international scale competition for hardware. And then model customization and workflow transformation, creator economy. This is actually really great for if you are on YouTube, if you are a creator just like me. And then we have some trends in automation and Googlebot constraints and especially agent interoperability. This is also a great piece of news that now we have OpenAI Codex plugin for Claude Code. So let me just break this down to you really quick, and you will be the most informed person in the digital marketing and AI space today. The first really cool story comes from the O'Reilly radar, and it's about AI systems acting against their owners or users. You can see the full breakdown of this story here. On February 10th, 2026, one of the world's most popular open source software libraries rejected a proposed code change. Why? Because an AI agent wrote it. But what happens next wasn't standard. The AI agent autonomously researched Shambo's code contribution history and published a highly personalized hit piece on its own blog titled Gatekeeping in Open Source. So this is again a really cool story about AI governance. This is the blog that was mentioned in this article. This raises some really important concerns about AI governance, because if you cannot control your AI bots right now, what is going to happen if you just let them run wild through your enterprise environment? This is going to be absolute nightmare, I would say. The next story is about OpenAI raising $122 billion to accelerate the next phase of AI. It's the largest AI funding round in history. So if you've been building workflows on any platform without the comparable capital depth, start thinking about switching costs right now. We also have a really great piece here from MIT Technology Review about shifting to AI model customization. Scaling LLMs basically brought diminishing returns, and now it's much more important to actually achieve gains through domain-specialized models and not generic ones. So here's exactly what they are talking about. You have your enterprise data, structured, unstructured, with taxonomies, and then you have data preparation, model training, model alignment, evaluation, and then you have a custom enterprise model that is domain aligned, policy aware, and with KPI measured behavior, governance, and so on and so forth. I think this is a really great approach to take, especially now with something like AI within Atlassian, where you have your teamwork graph and that AI knows everything about your organization. I think this is a great thing to consider if you are running a larger organization. And here is a story that absolutely blew my mind, and it's about YouTube adding AI creator matching and ad formats to its partnership program. AI matching added a reported 30% conversion lift, and it gives advertisers a good reason to take YouTube creator campaigns seriously. So the big new feature now in YouTube is that the revamped creator partnerships lets brands run creator-made content directly as shorts and in-stream ads. Formats, say, deliver an average of 30% lift in conversions. Another major release is that Codex actually introduced a plugin for Claude Code. The Codex plugin for Claude Code gives users a simple way to pull Codex into their Claude Code workflow. So this is a really great story about agent interoperability. Basically, everything is connected. You can run everything simultaneously on all of these different platforms, which is pretty wild. We can also take a look at this story from Backlinko, which is about marketing automation statistics. You can see that the marketing automation industry revenue has been skyrocketing from basically 4.70 billion in 2021 to 21.7 billion in 2032. And when it comes to marketing automation budget, this 54% are either increasing moderately or increasing significantly the budget for AI automation. So this is pretty wild. HubSpot keeping 58% of the marketing automation software budget. And here you can see different types of usage for marketing automation. So I think this is worth paying attention to. If you really want to dig into these stories a little bit deeper, I really recommend checking out my blog, rafalreyzer.com. You can find the link in the description. I have all of these stories covered in depth on my blog with links to all of these articles that I'm mentioning in my videos. So feel free to check this out and learn as much as you can, because the AI train is not stopping. Actually, the speed of change is increasing, especially in the world of digital marketing. So it's really important to stay ahead of the game, pay attention to what's going on, and learn as much as possible and start implementing these things in your... So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel for more daily AI and digital marketing updates like this, and I'm going to see you in the next one.